This is Marcus watching from Making the Cut with a preview of tonight's Georgetown Navy game. The Warriors come into tonight's game 1-0 after a win over UMBC. It's a very uneven win. Offensively, they really didn't have too many good moments except when they got out in transition. Their half-court offense seemed to have the same struggles it's had since last year. So that is something that's going to have to pick up, especially considering that Navy is going to play a lot of 2-3 zone. Javon Blair and Jamarco Pickett will probably be the keys to tonight because in that zone, you cannot get three-point happy. Blair, Pickett, and Carey are going to have to attack the gaps. Jalen Harris got to attack the gaps. It cannot be a one-note attack on that Navy 2-3 zone, especially considering that Georgetown is not the most efficient three-point shooting team. But if they can move the ball and reverse it and attack the gaps, they will have some sort of success. They'll be able to get it to the front of the rim. Now you make Qudus Wahab a very dangerous offensive rebounder because if you break that zone down, he can come in weak side, get offensive rebounds and sticks backs, which they had a lot of against UMBC. They had 21 offensive rebounds against UMBC. In fact, offensive rebounds was probably Georgetown's best offense in their first game. Defensively, Georgetown's going to be Georgetown. You're going to see man defense. You're not going to see them press up on Navy the way University of Maryland did. Head coach Patrick Ewing has indicated that defensively, he likes the aggression that they have and that they weren't going to press any more this season than they did last season, even though it would seem like their roster is more fit to pressing more full court. For Navy, they are 1-1. They have a very good win over George Washington. They had a loss to Maryland. They lost to Maryland the first 10 minutes or so. I mean, Navy played Maryland even, and then Talon took over for the Terps. The mids are led by John Carter Jr. and Cam Davis. Both of those guys really carry the water on offense. They have other guys who can fit in. And the key tonight for Navy is if Georgetown becomes a perimeter shooting team, Navy will have a chance to go out and get quick baskets. They might not want to push the pace for 40 minutes. They're going to have their opportunities to push the pace if Georgetown becomes one note on offense, which means when they are able to run, they should run. They can also turn Georgetown over, and that's a key to Navy. Georgetown doesn't always take care of the ball. Some of the turnovers that Georgetown makes are forced. A lot of the turnovers that Georgetown makes is unforced. If Navy can put their brand of pressure on the Warriors, again, causing turnovers, that is the key for the mids tonight. For Georgetown, we've already talked about it. Don't become one note on offense. You have got to push the ball, get into the gaps. Defensively, their man defense has to find a way to speed Navy up. It's not that Navy necessarily wants to play slow, but you want them to play faster than they feel comfortable playing. And that's going to be responsibility of that on-ball perimeter defense, something that Maryland did so well against the mids in their game. Also for Georgetown, we've already talked about it. You got to kill the offensive boards. Again, Georgetown's not the most efficient team on offense. Their best offense at times is rebounding the ball. So that's another key for them. And third, the Warriors are going to have to quicken that pace up. They've got to quicken it up full court. And again, as I said earlier, Coach Ewing has indicated that he does not want to press more. I hope he's just being coy because this team is not efficient enough on offense to play a bunch of half-court offense. They have got to have possessions that are quick possessions, that are in transition, possessions that when you get into your secondary transition break, there's a one-pass attack or one-pass open three. This is the only way this team, as of now, is going to be successful offensively. So, again, Georgetown Navy tonight. Look for this to be a competitive game. Look for it to be a good game. You know what you get when you get Navy. You're going to get a team that plays hard for 40 minutes and plays physical for 40 minutes, no matter what the score is. Georgetown is going to have to match that. Even the head coach, Patrick Ewing, said it yesterday. He said they are going to be playing against grown men who are going to serve this country as soon as they're done with the academy. They're going to have to match that physicality. And Georgetown has not been physical or as physical as they can be.